So here you go. Yeah.
So just as we were talking, so you have a BMW now.
I do indeed.
Then in 6 months' time you are planning to have a new car.
Definitely.
So why Audi?
I've always loved sort of like the history and the heritage around Audi, the attention to detail, the quality. They always try to do different things, you know, innovative, bring out new models but make them more efficient, more reliable, more powerful, which Audi does very well. And for me, being a German manufactured car, out of, obviously, as you said, I drive a BMW currently at the moment. I mean, they are fantastic. They are. If I had a choice out of all cars, it would be Audi every time. Probably not the Audi A5. If I was going to have any car, it'd probably be, I don't know, the Audi R8 Spider or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, why not? You know, £80,000 worth of car, great, wonderful. Few fabulous cars, fabulous.
What models that you have in your mind now? I mean, or coming here having in your mind?
Well, I currently drive a BMW 1 Series, and I was originally thinking about the Audi A1. They are bringing out, I'm not sure when, I don't think it's this year, I'm not sure, the Audi A1 S1, which is 230 thing of torque, 2 litres, and I'm not sure how fast that is, but it's going to be quick. As I don't have kids and I'm not married, so I don't really need a 5-door Sportback in any model, so that's fine. So it'd be a 3-door saloon for me. Possibly an A3, but if I was to get a small car, I'm more leaning towards the A1 just because it's just completely different. It's just different. No one's ever done it before. Or an A5.
And then how now you are going to make your mind about which model that you will buy?
I will most likely go into a showroom, probably in Finchley. I know they've got a Finchley or in West London. I know they've got one there as well. Test drive both, weigh up the pros and cons of you know, both of either model, and then make a decision based upon that, really.
Before that, will you check like something online? You will check like social media, see what people are talking about over this particular model?
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, some of my friends drive Audis. Some of them have A5s and some of them have A1s. Some of them have A1 Sportback. Some of them have just the A1, you know, saloon 3-door. Some of them have the A1 Sports Edition, where they've got aluminium pedals, and they only come in 3 colours, I think, white, black and red, with black sunroof and black wind mirrors. So there's different variations in the model. So I shall talk to them about that, pros and cons of which, you know, of both, and then make a decision on that. Go and test drive one, definitely, for sure.
And specs wise, did you use, or are you going to use the configurator online, or how do you see using this configurator?
Yeah, I liked it, so you can build it from scratch. So it's, you know your own personal touch, interior, colours of leather, you know, all sorts of different things. Definitely, I definitely have a play at that, and then go into the showroom.
So once you get like this, I mean, like the idea of
it's sort of like a rough outline, if you like, of what I'm looking for, want to put in my car, then definitely I shall go and ask the specialists, definitely in the showrooms, 100%.
Yeah, that's great. So talking about Audi City, this is a new concept that Audi is trying to implement now. Worldwide. So how did you know about the place here?
Literally just word of mouth, friends. Sort of, you know, we know you're interested in Audi. You must go to this showroom, you know, in Piccadilly. It's just, you know, it's almost like you're there with the car, touching it. You can feel it. You can get inside it. You can see what's going on. You can pick different colours, and you know your favourite colours: the interior, leather, cloth, colour, that sort of thing. So really have a play around, which I think is fantastic, just to get you, you know, even closer to the brand, which is great.
That's great. So if we talk about like all these tech things that you saw today here, so what are like the things that you like really liked, or like if you talk about this like big touch, big screens, these touch tables, like the sounds effects. Also, we're talking about this concept, like, you know, these specialists here are like, you know, just to tell you the specs about the car, rather than like, you know, trying to sell you. So which of these elements do you think is like most attractive to you, or really affected you?
I think obviously this is pretty different, as you mentioned, from a showroom perspective point of view.
Yeah.
I like it because it's it's almost like 3D dimensional, if that makes sense. You know, you can really go into a lot of depth. Yes, you can in a showroom to a certain degree with, you know, a salesperson or whatever. But here, I think, you know, you're taking it to another level. You know, you're really getting that real interaction with the brand and you know, your specific type of car that you're looking for. And it just gets you thinking differently. You know, well, yes, I like the A5. What is it about the A5 that I like? You know, is it a certain type of model? Like for me, it's the S5. It's a lot more sportier, faster, obviously, which I love. That's you know, that thrill element, which is fantastic for me. I do drive a bit too fast. I have got 3 points on my license, which is very bad. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible actually sometimes. If it says 30, I'm doing 40. It's really bad. I probably shouldn't say that, but there we go. I've done it now. It's that whole element, that, you know, that fun aspect, touch, feel. Obviously, you can't touch the car because it's not physically here, but just to get you thinking differently, I think it's fantastic.
So if we want to like give some rating to this like new concept of the showroom, so we have like something about the technology, something about this new concept of service, something like about the location, because usually, you know, dealerships are, you know, are like outside of like the center of the city, but here it's like you are in the center of London. If we talk about also the selection of the car that we have here, if we talk about the whole ambience of the show. So if we want to rate these aspects, what of these aspects that you will give like the highest rate, and which one you will give the lowest rate?
Well, for ambiance, I'd definitely say 10. You know, if it really feels luxurious when you walk in here. You know, I felt like when I was walking through the entrance upstairs, I was walking into a lobby or a foyer of a 5-star hotel. You know, you've got the Ritz right opposite, which is obviously a lovely hotel. You know, and location-wise, absolutely perfect. You know, you're right in the middle of town. There's a lot of businesses around here. You've got BP and Oil's head office just down the road. Obviously the Ritz. You've got offices all over the place. Mayfair's just behind us again. A lot of money. You've got Belgrave Square just down there. So you are really centrally located, which is fantastic. There's a lot of money in this area. But yeah, I definitely ambiance without a doubt 10. Definitely.
All right. What about technology that you saw today? Something that like you think that is fancy or just like now hygiene factor?
No, I would say 10. I've never experienced anything like this in a showroom anywhere.
Okay.
You know, even in Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin. Not that I've gone into Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin frequently, which I don't. You know, I've got a friend who works in Aston Martin in Mayfair. They don't have this. And that's Aston Martin. So, you know, definitely in that sense, that respect, definitely 100% 10. Definitely, it's just getting you just that, you know, that fun element, just to play around with it. You know, mix it up a little bit. I want this, I want that. Oh, I can change this, and you can do it. Then you can see it on the screen what it actually will look like. Fantastic. You know.
Would you come again?
Definitely.
Why you would come again?
Well, basically, obviously technology, atmosphere, ambiance, you know, friendliness of the staff, location is very, very handy. I have lots of friends, and you know, they have friends that work in and around this area, Mayfair, Piccadilly. Yeah, definitely.
There's something that you have in mind that you would like to see in your next visit to this place?
I would like to see my car in this showroom. The one that I want, the exact model. Maybe not necessarily spec, doesn't have to be that, but colour, model, definitely.
Let's say that you already got your Audi. Would you come here after you got your Audi to see what's like, you know, what is new?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be great. So, thinking about here, because you can configure your car here and then you take it to like a dealership. So, do you think like here will help you to make your mind, okay, this is actually the model, these are the specs I want, or you just like go back to your research, you will go back to the like websites and try to cross check. I mean, how like, you know, how your visit here will help you in the whole journey of like taking the decision?
It's lovely.
Basically, because this is something that I've never experienced before. So, you know, experience with the technology aspect, seeing it on the screen, playing around, ambiance with the staff. I think what Audi are doing and what they do very well, as opposed to other car brands and their competitors, Mercedes and BMW, for example, they really Not only do they care about their products, but they live they live and breathe it. And I don't get that from BMW. I've not got that from Mercedes. You know, their history and their heritage and where they've come from and what they're trying to do as a brand really comes across to me. I don't know about other people, but it does to me. And driving a BMW, yes, the level of service is good, you know, it's okay, but it's not Audi. And I think what differentiates Audi and BMW is what I mentioned earlier. They're passionate, they love what they do, they love the brand, they love, you know, they're always trying new things and experiencing, bringing out new models and make them more efficient, make them more powerful, make them this, make them that. That I don't think other brands do as well. Especially, you know, BMW being one of them, which is why I want to change down.
And do you think this place is more towards like this branding or more towards like sales?
Branding, definitely. Yes, obviously Audi want to make money and they want to sell cars. Ultimately, you know, that's what they want to achieve. But it's how they go about doing that. You know, it's not forceful, it's not robotic, if you like. When you walk into a BMW showroom or Mercedes showroom, they almost pounce on you. You know, because they see you as an opportunity. They see, oh, this guy could potentially spend whatever, you know, 40, 50, 60,000 with us. Audi are not like that. I've gone into other showrooms. I actually live in Amersham in Buckinghamshire. There's an Audi showroom there, and they are not like that. They are so friendly and so, you know, they're not pushy. You know, they're not forceful on you. Like, you know, okay, you're going to leave, you're going to buy something. I don't get that, which is fantastic. So, which is also another reason why I want to get Audi, or want an Audi.
That's great. So, final questions like.